rightfully safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an inter-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And it's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
We've set it down from the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And goal to go.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
52.
Again, Allen to the air. Brought in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Flowers will go in motion left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Titans
First down throw here for Ward. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking towards running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Looking quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Alert, alert, alert.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got Brown on the slant. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first down from the 41. Allen setting up to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Middle.
Now the shotgun give to Cook.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that gets him some yards, so taking that shot, this is not for nothing.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Middle. What's that?
Allen looking to throw. Cut out left. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
319. Middle. Look out.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull that in front for their 13-zip. So, Rob, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. Stopped on the run back of the 27. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And motion the tight end over.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Feels this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to throw now, Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. Sideline he goes, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Basket stands to Portugal, and the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 21, Titans nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Come on.
Ward setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ward now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Kennedy Lions. Kennedy Lions. Cowboy 80.
Ward in the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's the line he's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down. Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. Jukes away from one. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it. 19.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
19, 18.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Come on, come on. 70.
To the air with Ward. Has him on a quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. He gets loose down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter. Down out of 21. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Allen to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Here's the final play of our first half. Straight ahead, here's Cook. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the set.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Back to 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
First down throw here for Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here we go. Mikey, 18. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
Throw here, third down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, get another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And he stays under this one. Wow, great punt. Unexpected fair catch at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
What's that?
Now it's Cook. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
319. What's that?
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
56, 56. Alert, alert, alert. Middle, middle. What's that?
Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And no offense needed as they take the return all the way back for the touchdown. Group B to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Five wide.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is Cook. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
319. What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Allen on 3rd down. Nice caught. He's got Brown. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's good.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Cook. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
What's that?
Counter give here to Davis. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And it's another 1st down on his drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Five wide. Pass.
Allen setting up play action. Rolling out to his left. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 3-score game in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
35. Titans 14.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Panthers 50. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's go. 19. Not saying 19.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Hauled in again. It's McBride. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
10-yard gain. 4th down.
18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates. 60.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Again, it's Cook. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. No run. Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills put up even more points in a win. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
42. Titans.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Ward off the play fake. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Ready? Crack all week.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, it cost him that catch.
Ready? Marching 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 35 out of that play. And the Titans have the first.
It's a gain of 35.
Again, Ward going to the air. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready?
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.